started with traditional and went to platform. You went from platform to traditional.
Yes, I did.
And there's different like pattern recognition in terms of like learning and whatnot, and that can happen across so many different games. I've seen people play FPSs going to this game. Play auto chess come to like fighting game.
Yeah, that's
it's such a
weird
beautiful thing. Fighting games are for everyone, but so are these hands. So let's see how we get to it.
And we've got our first, not only our first Luke of the day.
You're right. It's a little surprising, right? Luke is such on the higher end of the spectrum, right? But pZero picking definitely a dominant character, and asokii also picking what a great character in Ken as well.
And not just that, it's also our first modern player of the day. We have not seen any modern controls up until now.
That is correct. I forget that pZero loves to play modern.
Yeah, pZero trying to be the first of everything today. But it is really interesting that you don't see a lot of Lukes today. Because his character is super good, super dominant.
I think it comes down to like it's the execution barrier. You need to make sure that your knuckles are always unlocked, right?
Yeah, if you don't have perfect knuckles.
And the fact that you're playing modern too, that's been kind of going down like in terms of like playability, and like people have been dropping that. But it's still good for reactions like that. You can react with one button.
And then, of course, those reaction level 1s from Luke can be such a threat in those
the best level 1 in the game, I'm going to call it, right?
Yeah, I completely agree. Though it's been interesting to see you talking about like the modern stocks kind of on the down. Chun-Li modern stocks have been on the rise as this character has been getting more and more popular.
It's been fluctuating, right? Like Haitani had those moments. But pZero, okay. Try to close it out with an overhead earlier.
Yeah, the classic, just Tatsu out of the corner, spend that bar, but it doesn't matter if pZero's got the grab.
I love the weight there from pZero. Just kind of like went down for the crouch medium punch, the God button, right? And then went in for the grab.
I wonder what happened to the first 38 pZeros. Oh, the weight from asokii, okay. I see.
Nice counter, there we go. And Luke is such a great character at slowing down the pace, especially when you have such a long spinning fireball, and of course traditional anti-airs and whatnot.
I like it. The throw loops, you gotta spend some bar. Okay.
It was a good attempt using the air knuckle to get out of the corner, but asokii was ready.
Yeah, asokii was ready, but I really like that mix-up because if asokii buffers a DP there, as you are apt to do, you're a Ken player. Let's be real.
You're absolutely. All right, but we were 1-1 apiece on there. Nice jump in. asokii recognizing the high startup on the fireball, even though it goes very fast traveling-wise.
And now you are already in the corner, and asokii got these throw loops. pZero finally swinging out, but gets swung on in return. You can never out-DP the Ken player, I'm telling you. Good parry.
There we go. Took some sandblast. Wow, double perfect parry on the projectile. The asokii's ready.
Yeah, absolutely. We can see just that knowledge of the matchup, the timing of Luke's projectiles. That's something you gotta feel in your bones. And right now, pZero feeling these hands as the first game goes to asokii.
Yeah, it definitely was a feeling as asokii was just ready to kind of jump over on reaction to the drive impact. Hey, this was the cosplayer from earlier, right? With the cool sword?
Oh yeah, it all comes full circle.
Okay, we're getting right back into it, 1-0.
There is definitely a path to victory here for pZero. We talked about like these round 1, round 2 matches where it's the box of chocolates. You don't know what's going to happen. pZero had some good game plan stuff, even took the round in that first game. And now it's just a matter of, can you adapt to asokii's ability to just corner carry you to oblivion?
Yeah, you had so many good moments here. It's about just make sure you can put it together. Wake up throw coming from pZero though. The wake up button's retaliating right back from asokii. And another great time jump in and a shimmy to boot. It just does not stop.
It's subtle, but the way asokii is able to just perfectly optimize all these little interactions to shut down pZero's opportunities. The parry, pZero had a chance there, but unfortunately dropped it. However, you can't jump in on modern.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, it seems like asokii, it's like you're having these flashcards, right, come up with these moves. It's like, all right, how do you deal with this, how do you deal with that? And asokii has the answer. And a shallow jump this time, pZero trying to anti-air, and maybe it's a good bait against modern, right? You know they have that unlocked, so what do? You bait it out.
Yeah, exactly. I see that so often, where you'll see a character
the spacing, oh my god.
But the burnout, pZero, I like the idea with that DI. That's a classic in those situations, but now you're both burned out. Was it worth it?
I mean, when in doubt, DP out.
Or just DP a neutral, I see how it is. pZero, he found his win condition. Just hit DP like 8 more times. The chip not so bad. Ooh.
Getting a little bit clipped there. Yeah, I think that's what pZero is trying to avoid. Get some chip damage where you can.
I like the reaction from asokii there. And the counter DI,
yep.
so aware. pZero has been showing their hand a little bit with that move. Misses, but covers beautifully.
Yeah, was able to get the coverage there, even though dropping the DP. I think their heart was racing a little bit in that scenario, but they were able to clean up nicely, as they will be moving on in our winners bracket.
Whoa, whoa.
He's playing, I told you, he plays Smash 64. He plays, hey, Zero, hold it up to the camera, man. Oh, you can't hear me.
Wait, there's no he actually played on that, right?
No, he did.
Are you serious? He played?
100%.
That is insane.
Yeah, he plays like in all fighting games with the 64 controller.
Bro is built different. Have you ever held a Smash 64 controller? That stick does not work.
I too was a 90s child.
That stick